Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. My name's Jared. Today I got a little bit of a different video, still car related, but it has to do with the security of your cars. These times now, I'm not sure what it's like in other countries, but with the cost of living crisis, there is a lot more theft that is occurring, and same thing in Australia at the moment. Particularly with these older Japanese cars, they have been a target for theft. It's easy to part them out and sell the parts on marketplace. In this day and age, not even an immobilizer or even GPS tracking is enough, because these thieves have ways on to disable tracking and bypass immobilizers. I've even seen it where people have taken their steering wheel off and put steering wheel locks on, and if you've got it parked on the street or in your driveway, a tow truck can still come up and just drag your car up onto the bed of the truck. So it's really, there's so many different ways that you can have your car stolen. I think the most common in Australia, what I heard, is thieves break into your house, usually through your garage door. They get your car keys, they come in, they start your car and drive off. So that's the first tip. Don't leave your keys near your car or in arm's reach inside the house. Make sure you keep your garage locked. But in the case that they do break into your garage, because most often these new electric roller doors, they don't have locks. You can physically overcome them, or if you come inside the garage, you can override them with the mechanical pull and get them to come up. So that's where this comes in. I've seen a few other people install them, and I figured that I'm going to get a couple just in case for some added security. They're not super expensive. I picked this one up online for just over $200 shipped on eBay. So there's a bunch of different designs of these online, and I for one chose this design with this base, mainly because it is removable and the base is only about 20 mil high. So if you have low cars like me, the other ones where the bollard folds down, it's not going to give enough clearance for reversing the car. And in my case, the driveway actually slopes down, so as you drive over, the distance there is going to get closer. So in the kit, it came with the bollard, which is removable via a key. This key here, and these 4 Dynabolts to fix the plate to the concrete. It is quite heavy. It's probably going to be around 20 kilos with both parts. What I have seen is people installing them behind their cars like this. So as I said, even if the thief can get in your car, there's no way they can get it out without the key for this bollard. I've just bought this one for now, and my plan is I'm going to put it on the side of the house where the 180 is, and just put that one first for a trial. So essentially how it works is you have these keys which go into this lock, and if you let go it drops back down, but when you turn it and lift it, you can remove the bollard and the base remains in the ground. And then this part is bolted down to the ground using the Dynabolts. And as you can see, it's quite thin, easy for a car to drive over. And this can just be left anywhere you want to keep it. So that's what the bottom of that plate looks like with the locking pin. And those grooves inside here are where it turns into, and the pin for the locking there. To install these Dynabolts, you will need a hammer drill like this. It doesn't have to be fancy. This is just a cheap sub $100 hammer drill from a Zeta, which I've bought from Bunnings, and you will need a 12mm bit as well. but this should be more than enough to drill into the concrete and install the Dynabolt. So I'm going to install mine just behind this gate. As you can see, my car is on this side, and at the moment the only protection I have is this deadlock padlock from the bottom, but if you're strong enough you could probably break this or cut this off to get the car out. I'm installing it on this side of the gate just because I usually use this side for access to walk up and down here. So when you position this, you want to make sure that you put the key on the side which you're going to be unlocking it from, because obviously if you put it on this side you wouldn't be able to get your hand in there to unlock it. So as you can see here, it's got some notches to align it, so you want to have the base on so you know which position it's going to sit and which way the key is going to go. Here I've tried to put it as close to the gate as possible so I can maximize the walking room behind the car. When you install the base, one thing to note is about these Dynabolts. The head of the bolt cannot be higher than this face, otherwise this flange won't sit down properly. When lining it up, the first mark lines up with the bottom one, and then you turn it till the second line lines up, and then at that point you can take out the key. One thing to note about this bollard is there is a bit of wiggle movement with it still locked in, but I guess that is the case because of the interference between the two, how it needs to fit. Alright guys, that wraps up another video. This is a little left afield from our normal car videos, but I really thought that this product with the parking bollard would be applicable to all you guys. I'm really happy with how it turns out, so I'm going to go ahead and buy a second one to put behind the 180 here. I think I might leave the spot behind the Skyline just because I am getting that car out nearly every few days, and it might be a bit annoying in that regards. It's more about these cars that are sitting here when I'm not home. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If not, I'll see you for the next video. Cheers.